this season, Craig, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam. Christian Braun is out there with Doncic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Doncic outside. Pass to Braun. Here's Leonard. And here is Capella. Jokic defending. 3 on the clock. For 3. Doncic, no good. Jokic against Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now, here's Capella. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And Holiday kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Jokic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Down low. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Pass to McDaniels. Anunoby outside. Shoots over Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 6 points.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is.
That's
an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jokic, and he lays it straight in. 8 points for him.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Brown wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad. But there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
The Pacers making a switch here. Iguodaro's checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
The Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Leonard. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging about 15 points, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Anunoby outside. McDaniel sets a screen for Anunoby. He's off on that one. Pacers trail by 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Yeah, Kawhi has shown how effective he can be from those corners.
Holiday, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Holiday. Doncic with the steal. Siakam against Anunoby. Indiana moving it around.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here is Holiday. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
This is the problem with a big, strong guard like Drew Holiday. The contact is like it doesn't even exist. He'll finish anyway.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
One shot. Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
It's no coincidence, guys, that wherever Drew Holiday has gone, the team gets better, and it's about the way he leads by example.
Now, here's Doncic. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Doncic against Holiday. Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Good on the triple.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Pass to Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Here's Siakam following the basket by Jokic. And it's Leonard missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Jokic. Anunoby outside. Off target with his 3.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Leonard with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And that one's good, Jokic.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Doncic passes to Brown. Leonard against Anunoby. Shoots, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Pacers also changing it up. Abaji's checked in, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for Christian Brown. Wagner looking it over. Here's Sasser. No good from outside. The Pacers with the lead. Here's Doncic. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Westbrook up top, guarded by Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And he knocks down the first one. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And so Westbrook makes them both. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Westbrook. The Pacers making the shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Simmons checked in for the Pacers. Now here's Porter, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Williams with the block. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hayes with the screen for Westbrook. And a draw from three-point range. Pass to Abaji. Some nice passing here by Indiana. It's deflected, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Sasser. Hunter, no one around him. Traps in the tray.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Iguodala. Here's Abaji. Here's Iguodala, covered by Hayes. Iguodala, no good. The Knicks shooting 45% for the field early. Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Well, the big man, Mo Wagner, getting to it. Nice finish.
1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Abaji. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock to the middle. And that one's good. Iguodaro's got 7.
Playing in the two-man game, Ben Simmons has the vision to put it on time and on target.
Westbrook passes to Hunter. Wagner wide open. No good on the 3.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
44 seconds left in the first. To the left side wing. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. And here's Simmons for 3. Here's Iguodaro. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Hayes. Now Hunter. Over Williams. And there's Hunter on the assist by Hayes. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
For Indiana, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Quarter. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Sasser, and there's another one for the Knicks. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pacers lead by 6. And we'll be back in... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Siakam is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Doncic, and it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniel sent it in.
Pass to Brown. And here's Leonard. A shot off that time. Hunter with some nice defense. Inside. Slam by Jokic.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Kevin, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Leonard, no luck. Knicks trail by 3. Jokic passes to Holiday. New York moving the ball around. Hunter, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
We had torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And here is Capella. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Doncic, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
For three, Hunter. It's rebounded by Indiana. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Doncic. A three ball. It's rebounded by New York. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's McDaniels, and it's off the back rim. No good. Pacers leading by 3. Floats it up there for Siakam. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. In stride, Jokic caps off the break.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
Brown finds Doncic. And Siakam has it in the corner. Here's Brown. That's it. He's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McDaniels. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Siakam misses.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Hunter pitch to Holiday. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Took him no time at all on that one. Leonard's got 16.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Back to Holiday. McDaniels passes to Jokic. Here's Alexander Walker. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Doncic passes to Siakam. Now here's Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Jokic against Capella. Unloads from 9. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Jokic.
A nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
Holiday against Doncic. Back to Siakam. Driving the lane. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Pass to Jokic. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. He was all alone on that one. Alexander Walker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Doncic looking it over. Here's Leonard. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Here's McDaniels. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for New York. Wagner's checked in for McDaniel. OG Anunoby comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anunoby outside. Rebound by Williams.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Simmons finds Porter. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Porter with a block.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so here is New York. Pass to Sasser. Off target from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Porter looking it over. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his third foul of the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Pass to Iguodaro. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Williams for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Westbrook, guarded by Porter. Westbrook passes to Wagner, trying to end the drought. Pacers with the rebound. Iguodaro's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Taking a look at some stats for Nikola Jokic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's around 30 points per clip, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard. So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Pass to Sasser. And the Knicks miss again.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Porter. And it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Abaji. He's defended by Wagner. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Iguodaro. Iguodaro's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana. Now Sasser, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
To the wing right side. Here's Iguodaro. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Iguodaro's got 4 this quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Anunoby has the open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons. Long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Doncic. The 3rd spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range. And it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come. But you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Williams has a screen for Porter. Pass to Williams. Back to Porter. Good D by Anunoby.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Porter. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front, up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
We often talk about efficiency on offense.
Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. OG Anunoby is out there with McDaniels. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Holiday in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Well, you love to see Luka get an easy one in transition before the defense can load up.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Anunoby. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
The kick out to Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
He's off on the first.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
And he sinks the second.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Jokic sets the screen for Holiday. Doncic with the block. Jokic against Leonard. For the three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Looking to get it going. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Now the Pacers with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Doncic dishes to Leonard. Anunoby sends it back.
Oh, man. OG Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to McDaniels. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And here is Capella. Here's Doncic. And the Pacers another three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Leonard. Brown sets the pick for Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Now, Alexander Walker. Holiday, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark.
And it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Timeout.
Thanks, guys.
Started.
Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. A different look for New York. Mo Wagner comes in for Jokic. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Pacers on defense. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Holiday. Shot to stop the run. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Indiana moving it around. Doncic finds Brown. The tray. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Knicks trail by 17. Outside Holiday.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Hunter. Now Alexander Walker. Covered by Siakam. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Alexander Walker's got 8 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Capella at the elbow.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Take a break.
Credit them
Take
for
a break.
not settling. I mean,
Two
they've
shots.
been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Holiday. Back to Wagner. And here is Hunter. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Knicks.
Russell Westbrook.
Five on the clock. Hunter, the pass to Alexander Walker. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in the game. Doncic outside. Capella with a screen on Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
The Knicks making a switch here. Nobody's checked in, and Indiana with the change here too. Kevin Porter's checked in for Christian Brown.
I'll tell you, that pass shows how in tune Russell Westbrook is with every one of his teammates.
And Indiana making a change here. Iguodaro's checked in. Well, Alexander Walker is a guy, Doris, that comes in and does a little bit of everything.
Kevin, you are so right. He can defend at a high level. He's increased his shot making and his playmaking ability. He is a huge part of his team's success.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Williams, he's checked in for the Pacers. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Porter. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 13. Westbrook with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. 3-pointer. Now, here's Hunter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 8 points.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Westbrook against Doncic. Here's Iguodala.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Westbrook, and the Knicks good for 2.
Russell Westbrook will seek the mid-range to get himself started offensively. That's the comfort zone right there.
Siakam inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league. Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players.
Take a break. Take a break.
Pascal
2
Siakam
shots.
is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
And the first one drops. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Hayes is checked in for New York.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
No coverage, that's it. Alexander Walker's got 9 points now in the quarter. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 12.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Porter. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take a free throw. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The Pacers making a switch here. Abaji's checked in.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. One shot.
Hayes, no good on the free throw. Indiana leading by 12 to the inside. Abaji can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and it's Luka with the rebound. Here's Abaji, defended by Alexander Walker. Down low, here's Iguodala. The kick out to Williams. Abaji the pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Luka bullies his way inside.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Hayes. Back to Hunter. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Doncic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic. Hunter grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Westbrook passes to Hayes. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hunter for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Iguodala's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. There's a screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Indiana. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Indiana, they've got Clint Capella, Luka Doncic out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Abaji in at the 4. And it's Doncic missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Back to Holiday, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Doncic passes to Brown. Now Leonard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, guys, what great concentration by Kawhi Leonard. This guy laser focused right now.
The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
One shot.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Westbrook against Leonard. Back to Holiday. New York moving it around. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Indiana leading by 14. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Can't nail the jumper. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And finished off by McDaniel.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Anunoby against Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby. Leonard, no luck. Knicks trail by 12. Westbrook drives in. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Outside Holiday. McDaniels gets to Westbrook. And the lead is down inside single digits.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Capella sends a screen for Brown. And the top by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Anunoby, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Doncic passes to Siakam. That 3 off the mark. New York has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Takes a step back. The shot by Holiday, no good. Indiana leading by 9. Outside Leonard. Brown with the screen on Anunoby. And stolen by Anunoby. Goes up. And Anunoby slams it in.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 in their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Leonard. He's guarded by Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Knicks making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Simmons is checked in. The free throw drops from McDaniel.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allen LaForest courtside. Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
To tie it up. The Pacers pull it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New York.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 18 points just in the second half.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Jokic. New York moving the ball around. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Holiday with the three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Oh, great ball movement there.
New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Jokic passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what can happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Capella with the bucket. Knicks trail by 10. Alexander Walker passes to Jokic. Here's Alexander Walker. Jokic with the screen on Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's Simmons. Pass to Brown. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Nikola Jokic at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoe-in.
Indiana leading by 10. Pass to Brown. Here's Leonard. He's guarded by Anunoby. Leonard against Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Unloads from 13. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Alexander Walker goes back up. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks. Simmons against Howard. Simmons left side. Leonard on the wing, and it's out of bounds. And then the sale was last touched by Leonard.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Doncic is checked in for Ben Simmons. Al Holiday. Pass to Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Doncic. Let's lose a 3. McDaniels pulls it down. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Now here is Holiday. From outside. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pacers leading by 8. Outside Leonard.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Holiday. Now Jokic. Got a piece of it. Outside Anunoby. And get the 3.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Capella sets a screen for Brown. And it's sent back by Jokic.
The imposing presence of the Joker inside turns away the finish right at the rim. And on easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Jokic. Holiday outside. Now Jokic. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Pacers leading by 8. Now Leonard. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby sends it back.
The anticipation, Anunoby sends it away.
Holiday against Doncic. Doncic with the block. Knocked away. Leonard. Jokic with the rebound. And so here is New York. 8-point game. And that one drops.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 26 seconds left in the game. Here's Jokic. Oh, the slam dunk. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Alexander Walker. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. Wall. At the line. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something.
Hey there, I'm here with...
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris...